Hi YouTube, it's Ish here with Growing in OKC, and today's video is going to be just about encouraging you all to start your own fall garden if you haven't already done so. And I'm going to do a little update for the garden that I built for my fall garden. Some unfortunate news. Well, I suppose it's unfortunate depending on who you are. The downside is that I will be leaving this garden soon. The upside is that I'm helping someone new start a garden by having already built the infrastructure for them to garden and have their own urban backyard garden. So in other words, I'm moving out of my house and I'm probably leaving my garden behind. But you know, that doesn't deter me, that doesn't get me down, because I know that in the end this will more than likely be used and someone will be able to grow food for their family, whoever moves into this house. And I have the capacity to build myself new gardens at the new place I'm moving into. But enough about me. Let me take you around and show you what I've got growing on here in Oklahoma City. Now here in Oklahoma, it's been probably in the upper 80s, low 90s for the last week and a half, and hopefully next week we'll be getting down into the upper 70s, low 80s, so about 10 degrees cooler, and this garden will really start taking off. But for now, I've got some nice loose leaf lettuces growing on here. And you can tell I planted a bunch of them, and some of them are kind of growing in between the arugula. But they really do best out here where they're getting lots of water and the arugula isn't shading them out. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but I did not intentionally plant this much arugula this close. What had happened is I had an arugula plant go to seed in my other flower bed, and I got really lazy, and instead of saving the seeds, storing the seeds, putting the seeds in the fridge, etc., etc., I just took the plant over here and I just broke the pods over the soil, and it was kind of an experiment, if you will. I wanted to see how well the arugula would grow in a brand new flower bed, and apparently it grows really well. You all can see there's plenty of arugula growing. Now I've also got this Thai basil, which is growing, and I've been picking the flowers off of it to the best of my ability, but it continues to produce these beautiful flowers, and I'll probably let that go to seed so that I can take some seeds with me when I move out in about a month and continue to produce Thai basil. I've also got kale growing all over this garden, and it's doing really well. Kale's growing well. It's got these spade-shaped leaves, that spade or triangle, I don't know what you'd call that, but that's what they look like. And kale is probably one of the healthiest greens that you can grow in your garden, and oh, it's got such a beautiful taste. I've also got little guys like this popping up in my garden, and this is a tomato plant. Apparently my my compost that I added to the existing soil structure got hot, but not hot enough to kill off all of the tomato plants. So I've got dozens of tomato plants that are springing up in this flower bed. So I don't really know what to do with those. I don't want to pull all of them out of the soil. Maybe you all know better. If I should pull them all out, let me know. If not, I may try to see if a few of them will have enough time to go to seed and produce some tomatoes here in Oklahoma. I don't know. I'm not going to be here to see them go to seed anyway. Yeah, move out in a month and 1 week. So maybe I should let them go to seed. Maybe I shouldn't. You all tell me. Anyway, enough of that. A little bit of a downer moment. Also, Praxis, these are your carrots. I'm gonna have to leave them behind, man. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully the new owner will appreciate them as much as I know that I was going to. Then I've got my tomato forest. Look at this one. It's probably a good 3 inches taller than the rest of them. That would be the one I collected seeds from. I'm also growing some basil here and a little kale plant growing up by it. And then doing really well, growing upwards of probably the tallest one I would imagine, is the better part of 2 feet, is my sugar snap peas, and hopefully those will be producing here in a couple of weeks. I may even get some before I move out. I love sugar snap peas. I can't have enough of them. And then lastly are my bok choys, and these are doing really well. They're, as you can tell, shaded. A little romaine lettuce doing really well right there, also shaded. And these get just a little bit less of the afternoon sun than the rest of the bed does. So I want to encourage you all to start planting your own fall or winter gardens if you live in the 7 or lower regions. You should start be getting weather that is cool enough that you can grow some greens. I've already had 3 salads this week from the greens in my garden. Now most of them are arugula, kale, and bok choy salads, but it saved me at least $10 on my lunches this week and has really helped me eat healthier and just live a better, more sustainable life. So this is me talking to you all out there and just encouraging you all to grow locally, grow your own food. Not only does it save you just a ton of money, it saved me, like I said, $10 this week, but it also allows you to control the means of production in your garden. Oh, and I forgot to point out, I have radishes growing, which adds some unique flavors to your salads, and radishes are really easy to grow. I highly recommend radishes. But get out there, get growing, and plant some crops for this fall. Just because your tomatoes are done doesn't mean that you have to be done. So good luck growing in OKC or wherever you're at in the country, and grow some stuff this winter because I won't be able to. Bye.